Demolition, and there's that right hand. They're cooking it out. Not by the right hand. Takayama.
Green trunks for the southpaw, the notorious Conor McGregor. Black trunks for the champion, Jose Aldo Jr. Conor relaxed, smiling. Oh!
Nate Diaz, you just shook up the world. How's that feel? Hey, I'm not surprised. Welcome to a special edition of Chingazo's Combat Crew, your one-stop shop for all of your combat news. You know what time it is. It's time to talk Chingazos. I got the boy Fonzo here. I got all the bangers from UFC 302 that you're going to care about on the prelims, on the main card, all the information you're going to need to fill out that parlay card and cash in on all these chips that are just waiting to be collected. Fonzo, you ready to cannonball right into these, man?
Let's go.
I'm going to take that as a yes, my man. Let's jump right into this, starting with this banger. You know what? I wasn't sure if I should throw this in or not, but then I looked at Niko Price's record, which I will share with y'all in just a little bit, and I'm like, bro, this guy always goes out in a blaze of glory, and I'm here for it. It's like if I told you that there was going to be an accident, a car accident, where no one was going to get hurt, but it was going to be like an extravaganza. And I'm like, bro, if you go to this intersection at this time on this day and you had nothing else to do, would you go?
Yeah.
I know you would. I know you would, because you want to be entertained. And that's what this fight right here is all about, Fonzo. What am I talking about? Niko Price taking on Alex Morono. Alex Morono coming in as actually, that's kind of a big favorite there. Minus 248. I'm going to be using the early numbers from my bookie right here, and the only fight that has anything other than the money line right now at the moment is I think the main event. So we're only going to talk money line, and then Fonzo, if you want, let's talk about over unders, and if you think there's going to be a finish, what type of a finish, a sub or a KO, and then let's just say over 2 rounds, under 2 rounds.
All right.
So Niko Price plus 187, Alex Morono minus 248. Bro, let's take a look at their records, yeah?
All right, let's go.
And I think I went as far back as the COVID days. So on the screen, Alex Morono's record dating all the way back to February 8th, 2020. And if you look at his recent record, Fonzo, he's hot and cold. Last took a unanimous decision win against Court McGee, but before that, lost by unanimous decision to none other than the one and only hot man at the moment, Joaquin Buckley, who we'll probably talk about later on or eventually again because he's in the news all the time. Mm-hmm. Before that, he hit a guillotine on Tim Means, and before that, he got finished by Ponzinibbio in round 3. And then check that out. Mathews Semmelsberger. Is that the same Semmelsberger? No, that's somebody else. Never mind. And then Mickey Gall, and then a bunch of names that you might not notice other than Donald Cerrone. So is there anything that stands out in his record, Fonzo? I mean, he's a dog. If you look at his fights, he goes the distance quite a bit.
And I mean, what it stands out, man, we know like Mickey Gall, Donald Cerrone, Tim Means, Santiago Ponce. These are tough dudes. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he's been able to take them out, except for Santiago. I mean, Donald Cerrone, I mean, he's at the end of his career, so he's still a tough dude, but you can't put too much stock in it. But taking out Mickey Gall was a big deal. So was the same thing with Tim Means. You know what I mean?
And also, dude, now that you mention that, man, he went 3 rounds with all those major names on this list.
Yeah.
So he's not an easy fight.
No. So it shows how tough he is.
Definitely. So let's check out Niko Price. Niko Price, not as active and not as many wins. So this is why I'm taking Alex Morono all day on this, bro. Check it out. He's just losses sprinkled all over the place with the no contest and then a win against Alex Oliveira.
Right.
Which was a 3-round decision.
But Niko's a tough dude, man. I mean, I don't know. Like, before I you shared this PowerPoint with us or whatever, this presentation with us earlier. So I was able to kind of look through it. So before I even looked at, when I was just looking at the names and before I was like kind of refreshing on their record,
You're like, that dude's got an innie.
I was like, hey man, I don't know. I think Niko, I didn't think that the betting odds were super accurate here. Right. I'm like, wait, Niko? But no. I mean, it makes sense. And now that I'm looking at the record, I'm actually wondering why it's not higher.
Closer? Oh, higher.
No.
Yeah. That's
You know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
thinking. Maybe they know something we don't, which they usually do. So this might be a little closer than we think it's going to be. Is that what you're leaning on? You're saying?
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? But if I'm going to pick a winner here, if I'm betting any money on it, I like my odds with Niko, man.
Really?
It's pretty, I like my odds with Niko.
I'm going with Alex El Morro Morono. And I would go on the over on this because I don't actually think that El Morro is like, he doesn't finish too many people. He does, but I don't know. Very far and few.
He's got a lot of decisions, though. He does
have
a
lot of decisions. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go.
You know what? I'd play the over on it, and I wouldn't pick a winner if I was going to do it. I just pick the over.
Maybe the safest bet is just don't pick a winner. Stay away from the money line because it's deceiving. We haven't seen enough of El Morro as of late. Well, we saw him against Core McGee, but dude, Core McGee, come on.
But you would have to put in 280 just to win $100 though. So it's
how about this though, bro? He did go 3 rounds with Joaquin Buckley, who's been on a tear.
Yeah,
and that wasn't that long ago. That's barely October. So I don't know what Joaquin Buckley's talking all this.
But how much money are you willing to put up to win some scratchback though?
Well, this doesn't entice me. This isn't enough.
Right? No. Like I said, the only enticing fight, I don't even know what the over under is on this, but I would probably play the over.
I would probably take the over. Yeah, I bet you it's like 2.5.
Yeah.
Bro, before we move on, speaking of Joaquin Buckley, did you hear him say? Have you heard him going after Cup as of late? No. Cup Swanson, one of your boys. You know, you're a former Palm Desert area, Palm Springs area guy. I know that you used to train at Cub's gym for a while. Apparently, Joaquin Buckley tweeted something that if GSP was in his prime and Joaquin Buckley feeling that he's in his prime were to fight, that he would be able to sleep GSP.
Oh, yeah. That's bullshit.
And then Cub came out and was like, hey, be careful, respect. Those are the people that laid the groundwork for you. You might be. And then he was super respectful about it. And then Buckley was like, talk to me like that in my face, more or less. And then Cub was like, yo, bro, you're drinking your own Kool-Aid. Settle down.
Slow your roll.
Dude. And Buckley hasn't done anything to impress me like that yet. So we'll see.
He's trying to make a name for himself, man.
Definitely, dude. Definitely. All right, man. Another fight I'm looking forward to on the prelims is this one right here. Phil Rowe taking on Jake Mathews. Phil Rowe, I'm just more or less of a fan of his because he likes to dabble in the jiu-jitsu super fight scene.
I thought it was because he has a haircut you could never get when you were a kid.
Well, that too. I'm jealous that he has a cup holder and I don't. But he's a cool dude, man. He did karate combat against Craig Jones. Came out with the band of mariachi, took a shot before the match, dude. Yeah, and I know he did a super fight against your boy Gordon Ryan on Who's Number One a while back too. So pretty cool. And then Jake Mathews, he's hot or cold, man. He's either gonna KO somebody or he's gonna get his ass whooped, kind of almost like a Niko Price thing, but he's a little bit better, I would say. So let's look at the money line, Fonzo. Money line is coming in at Jake Mathews a minus 160. So he's not a heavy favorite. And then Phil Rowe a plus 125. So let's check out Phil Rowe's record here, dating back to August of 2019 when he entered the UFC on Dana White's Contender Series. And as you know, we don't really count that as a fight on his record, but it is a fight, right? Because it's against somebody that's also trying to get into the UFC. So it really doesn't give us any insight into how he's going to do against UFC type competition. So looking at in the UFC though, once he was in, check that out. I mean, he's got 3 wins, 2 losses. So that's not too bad. He's a little over 500 and he's got a W over Niko Price.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got decision, TKO, 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 and then decision over Neil Magny, bro. That's kind of impressive, no?
Well, no, actually, he lost that though.
Oh, my bad. That's right. But it was a split.
It was a split, yeah. So that's that. Yeah, that's still impressive. Man.
That's like that's like a stripe on his belt, bro.
Right. Yeah, it's a half point.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. No, it's good, man. It's impressive.
Yeah, definitely, right? All right, so let's take a look at Jake Mathews. Jake Mathews coming in, taking an L recently against Michael Morales. Michael Morales, up and coming fighter. He lost by unanimous decision, and then before that, had a rear naked choke win over Darius Flowers. Before that, he took an L to Matthew Semmelsberger. Before that, though, he KO'd Andre Fiallo. And I don't know if you watched that fight. He looked really good, man. I think he had changed camps right after the Sean Brady fight, and he looked really good. His stand-up was clean and crisp against Fiallo, who's an AKA product, man. He trains with all those hardcore wrestlers out there, and he pieced him up, dude. From the moment that fight started to the moment it ended, he was just whooping his ass. And I kind of thought that, oh man, maybe he's turning the corner. Maybe he's growing into himself, believing in his game. And then next fight, nope. And then so he kind of hasn't quite got back to the level that I thought he was going to get to. So how do you see this one going, Fonzo? What do you think?
I think it's going to be
I would actually go with Rowe on this one, dude.
Rowe? I think Jake Mathews, man.
Matthews? And do you think the over or under on this?
You know what? I think it might be. I'll still play the over.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, it'll be a tough fight. I just think Jake Mathews, even though his recent record has been spotty, I think he's got wins over more notable opponents.
Definitely. And this could be like striker versus grappler. Like this could be the UFC softballing Jake Mathews, maybe. I don't want to disrespect Phil, but maybe. I don't know. Or this is the other way around. All right, bro. Starting to cook up here. We got this cool fight that I'm really looking forward to on the prelim still. Grant Dawson taking on Joe Solecki. You know, Joe Solecki trains with our boy John Salters out in South Carolina. I'm not sure if he's still there, but he's coming in as a pretty big underdog, bro. Plus 255. And the heavy favorite, Grant Dawson, minus 360. Remember, Grant Dawson headlined the UFC Fight Night event not too long ago against Bobby Green, and Bobby Green flipped the tables on UFC and Grant, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So let's take a look at both of these guys' records. Here's Grant Dawson. There's the L he took to Bobby Green in round 1, bro. So laid a fat stinking egg in round 1. Dude, talk about dropping the ball, man.
Yeah.
Finally main eventing and you lose not even a minute in. But hey, he's in the UFC and I'm not. I'm talking about UFC. So he'll kick my ass each and every day, and he's accomplished way more than I have. But before that, dude, look at his record, man. Mark Madsen, Jared Gordon, Derek Minner, who's being investigated by the FBI for illegal gambling with his boy, Leonardo Santos. I mean, he's okay. He's got pretty good wins on there. Nothing super impressive, you know what I mean?
If he would have beat Bobby Green, that would probably be the most.
Definitely. That would have said something, bro. That would have said something. And let's look at Joe Solecki. Joe Solecki recently coming in, taking an L with loss to Jakar Close by slam in round 1. But before that, he was on a 2-fight winning streak before he took an L to Jared Gordon by split decision. So one more card and things would have gone a different way for him. And then we'd be talking about a 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 fight winning streak, bro, including a win over Jim Miller.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man.
So
that was a unanimous.
And that was only his 1, 2, 3, 4th fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
Actually, his 3rd fight in the UFC, because I'm looking at the first time he fought, and that was on Dana White's Contender Series. So, you know, just like we said, we don't count that. So what do you think, dude? This is going to be a really tough fight for Joe. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think Grant's going to bounce back from this, dude.
Dude, I don't know, man. I like the odds for Joe. I like the odds.
You like the money?
I like the
plus
money.
55, or do
Yeah.
you like, hey, he's got a real shot. I think he can
No,
do it.
I think he's got a real shot too.
I think
And the
that
money
if
line.
you are to be right, my friend, he's gonna have to slap a sub on. And if he's gonna slap a sub on, it's gotta come early before they start getting all sweaty. So I would take the under on this. And if the under hits, it's Joe all day, man. I hope I'm wrong on this. But
You honestly think the longer this fight goes on, the worse it's going to be for Joe?
definitely, dude. I
He'll
think
get
so.
pieced
I
up.
just
What do
don't
you feel like is going to happen?
I think he's just gonna get pieced up. I think that Grant's gonna be able to take him down if he wants, or he's gonna end up dropping him, and Joe's gonna try to get him to come down, and Grant's not gonna play that game. He's just gonna gonna punish him, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the longer it goes, the worse it's gonna be. All right, man. Getting into the main card of the pay-per-view, bro. Are you ready to talk about my boy Roman Kopylov taking on Cesar Almeida, bro? Check this out. And this is crazy. Look at the money line, bro. It's kind of close.
Pretty even, man.
Cesar plus 100, Kopylov minus 127, Fonzo. Let's dive deep into this, bro. Ready to cannonball?
Let's go.
Check this out. So I don't know if you know this about Cesar Almeida. Cesar Almeida is coming in with an extensive background in kickboxing. And on the screen, I have a screenshot of his record with a win over a certain fighter. I don't know if you've heard of this guy, Fonzo. Check that out. Was dated, but check out the date though, bro. December 21st, 2013. Does that still count? Or is that just like, come on, bro?
I mean, I
gotta
gotta say,
say the name, bro. Say the name.
Alex Pereira.
So he's got a unanimous decision win, or just says decision win over Alex Pereira in a World GP Kickboxing 17 event back in 2013. He went 3 rounds with Poireier. On the screen, I have his complete MMA record, which he just started. Well, I mean, he started back in 2016, but then he took a break. It looks like he didn't jump back into it until after COVID, and then took 2 fights before he got into Dana White's Contender Series, won a decision there, and then had a fight in the UFC where he TKO'd somebody in the 2nd round.
It's notable, man. It's a notable win. You got to give it to him. I mean,
so we obviously, we know what background he's coming with. So his ace is kickboxing. Well, shit, that's kind of like Roman's go-to shit, though, is stand-up. So is kickboxing only different than kickboxing for MMA? Like, you know how like there's wrestling, there's Olympics level wrestling, then there's MMA wrestling, and they're not the same. And John Jones showed us the difference between those two, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. If you're going, if that really only matters if you got a guy who's got grappling in his arsenal tool, you know what I mean, in his tool belt. If you don't, if you got a guy who's just honestly just gonna kickbox you too, then it kind of doesn't really matter too much, right? You know what I mean?
So they're just like going hammer for hammer.
Yeah, because you're not pulling out any other tools. So
true. Yeah, I don't see this one going to the mat at all. So I don't think that Kopylov has to worry about the submission game at all, because this guy's just gonna stand and bang, bro.
So what do you think?
Jeez, man, I don't know. Like, I would say Kopylov, but Almeida's got the background in stand-up, bro.
Yeah. You know what? I would just play the over on this.
You would play the over on this? I think this. I mean, I'm wondering, could this be like another like? I mean, like we watch kickboxing, but we don't watch kickboxing like to this level where we only know the medals. We don't know like the lower tier fighters that are still badass.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Could this be like back in the day when we watched Anderson fighting Chris Lieben and we're like, oh my God, Lieben is dead in the water, bro. You know what I mean? Is it like that? Or is that how like kickboxing fans are right now? They're like, bro, Cesar's gonna piece this dude up. I can't believe they're giving us plus money anything on this. I don't know,
I
man.
don't know, man. I gotta do more homework, man.
I think after this fight, I mean, even there's not much homework to do, bro. Look at the record. He's only got 2 fights and you got 5 rounds of tape to watch on this guy. Before that, he's got 1 round in 3 previous fights in Brazil. So I don't know, man. This might be a bad dude.
Yeah.
Dude, if he TKOs Kopylov, get on the rocket, bro.
Yeah,
this guy's
it's gonna skyrocket.
This could propel. I mean,
What weight class is this?
This is welterweight. So I don't know if this is his normal. I mean, but remember, he fought Alex back in 2013. So that's
but Alex was a lot lighter though back then.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Back then he was a lot lighter. So how come this guy's not as heavy as Poatan? He's not having that acai, bro. He's not having the same acai. So, over, under, or are you picking a winner here, bro? What are you doing here?
No, I'm doing the over.
You're doing the over here?
I think it's just gonna be a fucking good fight.
I'm gonna stay away from this one, man. I'm hoping for the best for Kopylov, but I think this is gonna be a car wreck waiting to happen, bro. Show up when this fight starts because you're gonna watch a car wreck. All right, bro. Randy Brown taking on Elizeu Zaleski dos Santos. Dos Santos coming in as a plus 143 underdog. Randy Brown, a minus 185 favorite, bro. Let's take a look at both of these guys' records. And I did not know that both of these, I mean, I knew Randy Brown had been in the UFC for a minute, but Dos Santos has been in the UFC for going all the way back to 2017. And that's not even his first fight in the UFC. I think I cut it off, actually.
Yeah, I know. It's just crazy that this guy's not that well known. And he's not ranked either, is he?
He's not ranked either, bro. And check out his resume, dude. Look at who he's fought. Max Griffin, W, unanimous decision. Li Zhanglang got TKO'd, but in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Sean Strickland, round 1 KO. Bro.
Yeah.
Check that. Check out his most recent win.
Hey,
exactly, dude.
Yep.
Unanimous decision win back in 2021.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at Randy Brown. Randy Brown coming in with a 2-fight winning streak, with most recent having wins over Muslim Salikov, which he won in the 1st round, and then Wellington Turman unanimous decision back in June of 2023. Who you taking in this, bro?
I don't know, man. This one's going to be a tough one for me. I don't think I would. I'm going to skip this one.
You're going to skip this one? I would play the over on this one, and I would probably pick Randy. I might throw him on a parlay. So far, locks, I'm not really seeing any locks. Maybe El Morro?
Yeah.
If Niko comes in typical Niko price, then I would go Moro. Is Niko Price expecting a baby again anytime soon? He might be fighting for more money. I don't know. But if he's the same Niko, then he's going to get KO'd. But this one, I would probably play the over on this. And I don't know, man. You never know. Yeah. Probably Randy Brown. Randy Brown has a lot to lose here, because if he loses his fight, bro, no one's going to take you serious, man. You're trying to, I know he's trying to crack into the top 15. And before that JDM fight, he was well on his way, dude. He was well on his way. And JDM completely derailed that with that round 1 rear naked, just completely blindsided Randy Brown there. But maybe he's back. He's back, and I know he wants to get that L back, but JDM's on a different level right now, man. He's going to try to catch up to him.
Yeah. He's got to win a couple more fights.
Definitely. He's not even on JDM's radar right now. JDM's not even looking at him.
Nope.
Yeah. All right, bro. Continuing on. Number 7, Jailton Almeida taking on Alexandr Romonov in the heavyweight division. Now we're moving up to the big dogs, bro. Jailton Almeida, a heavy minus 275 favorite, and Romonov, a plus 206 underdog, bro. You know, the big old stink of a fight that Jailton laid in his last fight against Curtis Blades.
Mm-hmm.
Failed to give up, to let go of that what was he going for? Like a single leg or a double leg? And Curtis was just lighting him up
Fucking wow.
with them hammers, bro. But before that, he was killing it, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fight winning streak.
Yeah, I don't know what fucking compelled him just to keep fucking going for that.
He just went into autopilot, maybe, just
maybe he was just dazed from like one of the first 2 punches.
Probably because they were giants, man. Those were just like lunchbox fists coming at him. For sure, he didn't know what he was doing, or where he was at. But before the Derek Lewis fight, when he put us to sleep for 5 rounds, look at his record, bro. He was getting everybody out within 2 rounds.
Yep.
Subs, TKO, subs, TKO, sub. So he can control you, but once he got to the level of Derek Lewis, I mean, I don't know. Like, he's going to have to do something. What is he going to have to do? Is he going to have to implement better takedowns? Is he going to have to start using more stand-up to set up takedowns?
I think that's what he needed to do, man, and especially against a guy like Derek Lewis, because you're not going to knock out Derek Lewis. You know what I mean? Like, and keeping Derek Lewis down is hard, dude. It's weird.
Definitely.
He's a weird dude to keep down.
He is, dude. So let's check out Romanov's record here. He's coming in with a win over recently against Blagoy Ivanov. Unanimous decision win back in July of 2023. But before that, back-to-back L's. TKO'd by Alexandr Volkov in March of 2023, and then lost by decision to Marcin Tybura in August of 2022. But before that, he was on a little nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fight winning streak against names that aren't too impressive, but still, it's in the UFC, and he was finishing everybody.
I mean, that Marco Rogelio de Lima is probably one of the more impressive ones.
Probably, right? That's the guy that got his teeth knocked out by Derek Lewis. But you know what I'm thinking, dude? Like, this body style reminds me of Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
So this would be like a Derek Lewis level test, but maybe like a couple steps below. So this might be good for Jailton right here. This might be good for Jailton to be able to level up, get some more confidence under his belt, but be able to utilize his tools and be able to show what he's been working on without there being a serious threat of getting KO'd or being reversed. Because Derek Lewis could just, like, at any moment, you have him down, he's just like, all right, I'm going to get up now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's weird. It's so weird. But I don't think that threat is going to present itself again with Romanov. What do you think?
No, I don't think so either.
So,
but like you said, I think it's true, man. I think this is where he needs to start implementing a better game plan. I'm honestly thinking, man, if he just develops a really good jab, he would fucking rule.
He's so
that's
long.
all you need.
So long. You know what I mean? Start faking that jab, feinting that jab, people cover up, and boom, you slide in underneath that for a takedown. Boom.
Yeah.
Now you're not taking damage from Curtis Blades.
Easy.
Yeah.
Show him, Frank. You got to get into the UFC. Take out Derek Lewis.
Sign up for my online tutorial, guys. Link in that bio. PayPal at Chingaso's Crew. No, but seriously, bro, I think this is really good matchmaking by the UFC to be able to highlight one of their up-and-coming fighters and get him right back on track. Because if he gets a nice highlight reel win here, he's back. He's on a pay-per-view already, but now he takes very little damage and he's moving up, creating another heavyweight contender, which we could always use.
Yeah, that division is a little light right now.
I would pick Jailton and I would go the under on this one. I think we're gonna see a sub again, bro.
Yeah. What can you go back to the money line?
Yeah.
I mean,
this is a lock for me, bro. This is a lock.
This is a lock for you?
It's a lock, bro. Betting Hung's house on this.
Don't tell him no.
Don't tell Melissa.
I would do Jailton to win by decision if I was gonna pick a method. Yeah.
All right. Maybe, man. Maybe. This guy doesn't lose by sub, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Keeping it moving. We got a middleweight bout between Kevin Holland and Michal Oleksiejczuk. Kevin Holland, a -260 favorite. And Michael, a +195 underdog, bro. Check out Michael's extensive record dating all the way back to 2017, where he had a no contest against Khalil Roundtree back at UFC 219. But his most recent trip to the octagon, bro, what happened?
Damn, lost against Michal Pereira.
Submission, rear naked, round 1, bro, to Michal Pereira, yeah. But he's got some pretty good look. He does have an L to Caio Borralho, who's on a hot streak, bro. Yeah. Jimmy Crute L, OSP L. What's his best win? Cody Brundage? Nah. Chidi Njukwani. That's probably his best win. Which, I mean, he's not ranked either, but still, he got a round 1 TKO, so that was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, dude. How is this going to go? I already know. Bet the over, put it on Kevin Holland, walk away, come back, collect your money. That's what's going to happen.
That's it, man. It's just like...
Yeah, dude. Kevin Holland doesn't lose to anybody that's ranked above him. And Michael is not. Sorry, Michael. You got an extensive record there. But Kevin Holland fights the best of the best, dude. And if you're not the best or better than him, you're not gonna beat him.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's better than him. I think if Kevin doesn't mess around, lays no pedos, literally keeps it all inside, keeps it on the feet, or takes it to the ground. And seriously, when he goes to the ground, hunts for submissions because he's got those long arms, dude. He's got the long arms. He got the long legs. You have submissions from everywhere if you just look for them in the right way. But I'm taking Buckley on this. I mean, I'm taking Holland all day on this.
Yeah.
Lock. 2 locks.
Yeah. No, I agree. I feel the same way that you do.
So over or under on this though? That's the real question.
I would do the under.
Under. Very interesting.
Yeah, do the under on this one.
Oh, you know what? You might be right, bro. You might be right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, dog.
Damn. This one's going to be crazy.
Hot minute, bro. Dustin Strickland, the #1 contender in the middleweight division, taking on the #7 ranked Paulo. Get your girl like Bitcoin back in 2010, Costa. Money line coming in on Dustin Strickland -232 and Paulo Costa +177 underdog. Bro, you ready to look at these guys' records?
Let's go.
Let's do it, bro. Check out Dustin's record on the screen, dating all the way back to 2016. And his record, just like before, bro, it goes even further. I just ran out of room on the screen. So we already know last time in the octagon, he took an L against DDP where he lost the strap, but he went all 5 rounds. Yeah. Before that, went 5 hard rounds with Izzy where he not really stole the strap, but earned it, right?
Yeah.
I would say he earned it. And then before that, had that fight against Magomedov and then Imavov, and then had back-to-back L's to Jared Cannonier and Alex Pereira. But the Cannonier fight was close. Right. Could have went either way. It was a split decision. All right, bro. Let's check out Paulo Costa. Paulo, last. How do you lose but still win? Because he lost to Robert Whittaker, but no one talks about that fight.
No
one says anything bad about this dude. He keeps getting big name fights to fight him. He keeps getting paid, and he's in the spotlight all the time, dude. Like, I'd love to see this guy, but he doesn't win very often.
Well, here's the thing, man. Like, he lost, but he still looked good. You know what I mean? Like, it was probably the best I've seen. And man, I've never really been a Paulo Costa fan, but he kind of won me over with that fight.
Dare you? He's got the secret juice going, bro. I think if that he shows up with the same energy, with the same level of like shit, I got to get shit done. He can get this because Sean is like Sean will let you lead the dance, dude. He'll let you lead the dance, and he's just gonna be doing this.
Here's the thing, man. Do you think he has the answer for that? I mean, because if we're doing MMA math, let's do MMA math. They got an opponent in common right now. We got Izzy Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, but
he wasn't able to figure that shit out at all.
That might have been like that. Could that be like a Volkanovski and Ilya type of situation where it was just he caught Izzy when he was on the rise still, and Izzy was like matrixing people, whereas when Sean fought Izzy was already tired of the game and was like probably even overlooking Sean.
Could be,
but he still beat the guy. He still beat the chap.
Yeah.
So you can't take that away from him. I don't know, man. I think this is why we're gonna have to watch this fight, because we really have no effing idea, bro. Like MMA math says Sean should win, but MMA probability says anything can effing happen, bro. Like Paulo can drop. Like, dude, remember we played that clip a while ago of round one when we were like, dude, how the fuck did Bobby Knuckles not get dropped in round one when he took that high kick?
Oh yeah,
he
yeah.
Shook his brain up and he was like on roller skates and survived the round. If Sean takes one of those kicks, I don't know if he's going to be able to walk away.
He's got to block it. I don't know, man.
Well, dude, look at what Alex did to him.
Yeah, that's true.
He hasn't fought anybody that has the K. I mean, well, he did survive against Cannonier.
Yeah.
Cannonier's got that one hitter quitter power.
Yeah, he does.
So we'll see, man. We'll see. This is gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a great fight, dude. This is gonna be a great fight. And what if Paulo wins? Does that mean he's gonna get a title shot?
He might, or he might have to fight one more time.
He might have to fight one more. But what if Sean wins? Then automatic, he's just waiting, right? Because he was supposed to.
He was supposed to
be fighting for the belt, probably, right? So who you taking in this, bro? Sean, you said over under?
No. I'm taking Paulo.
I'm taking Paulo, bro. I like the plus money on this.
Yeah, I'm taking Paulo, and I'd probably do the over on this one. Is this a 5-round fight?
Yeah. No, actually, I don't think so.
No,
I think it's only 3. Yeah, because it's not for number one contender. There's no belt. Yeah. So it's probably only 3 rounds. So that's better for Paulo.
Yeah.
He can go balls out, balls to the wall. So we'll see, man. It's gonna be a good fight. All right, dog. Main event of the night going down right here.
Look at those odds.
I'm getting Max Holloway vibes, bro. Like before Max fought Gagey, like, I don't want you to do this, dog. I don't want you to do this. Islam Makhachev taking on Dustin Poireier for the lightweight heavyweight championship of the world. We have a money line and we have an over-under, Fondo. The heavy favorite, Islam Makhachev, minus 599, dog. Slap in the face. Dustin Poireier, plus 390. Over-under. The over is at 2.5 rounds at plus 112. And the under is at 2.5 rounds at minus 156. What do you think, bro? Vegas say this is going to end early.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I mean, the smart money is going to be obviously on Islam.
All you got to do is put $599 on Islam to get $100 back. It's like they're just holding your money, bro. That's it. And then they're going to give it right back to you.
But Dustin, man. Dustin.
Bro, what are the chances of this guy snatching a guillotine?
Hey, I'm going to put that on my parlay, fool.
Dude, I saw the clip of him in the corner. I don't know if it was round 2. I think it was round 2 when he fought BSD. And they're like, stop going for the guillotine. He's like, I can hit it. I can get it. This dude is so cool, man. I love this guy. I hope he gets it. Dude, if he gets it, I will run with no shirt on around the neighborhood yelling Dustin Poirier's name. I'll go to the res and I'll fight anybody who disrespects this dude's name. How about that? Nah, just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Those guys are tough. Those
look.
those grandmas are tough, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna go with Dustin on this one. I like
Dude,
the
you know
money
what?
line.
I heard a crazy line, and this made me think. I mean, I don't know. It's his boy, so of course he's gonna say that. But Rashad Evans is like, dude, Dustin is like that guy that keeps trying to get into the club and keeps getting thrown out. Eventually he's gonna get in, and when he gets in, you're gonna see it, bro. He's like, he's about to do something. Watch out. He's gonna do the robot during Thriller.
Bring it back.
Right when the beat drops and tear knots. I don't know, man. I would love to see Dustin. If he could do it, how's he going to do it? Guillotine, submission, or what is Dustin better at than Islam? It's not wrestling. It's not submission. It's striking. I guess Islam's playing mind games by saying, that he's disrespecting Dustin's striking so much, saying that he said Umar's got better striking. He says he's going to knock him out. Saying he's got something new for Dustin. What could that be?
I don't think so, man. Dustin's got some good power. He's got some clean striking.
Great power, dude. I've been watching a lot of his fights recently, and what he likes to do is he likes to draw you in. He's a southpaw, so he keeps that left hand back, and he draws you in with the right hand, getting you to focus on the right hand, and then out of nowhere, a left hand will come, bro. But this dude is so good at planting his feet in very small spaces. He doesn't need a lot of room to throw his power punches. You know what I mean? Like, if you watch like a Michael Chandler fight, when Michael beat the shit out of who's the Australian guy or the New Zealand guy that wants to fight Dustin Poirier fight. He's on the screen right here. Where is he? Dan Hooker. My bad. When Chandler fought Michael Hooker or Dan Hooker, remember when he was dropping those power shots? He was like launching into them, really stepping into them, where Dustin is like, he's more technical, like almost like a Muay Thai fighter, like moving his hip,
just rotating his body,
in very small spaces, dude. So if he can get Islam to come in, bro, he's got that giant blockhead that is just waiting to get hit. So if Dustin can stop the takedown long enough to make Islam come in, bro, that's where he's gonna win. That's where he could win. But I don't know. Islam is like Khabib 2.0, bro. All those guys do is train, eat, and poop. Train, eat, and poop. That's it.
Look, man, he's got to get his timing in, because if he can, like, here's the thing, he doesn't necessarily have to stop every single takedown. He's got to make Islam afraid of even shooting, and the way you do that is by timing your strikers. Like, hey man, a well-placed knee, a well-placed, hook,
elbow.
Yeah, elbow, something like that is going to make him think about shooting. If he can do that, get him afraid to take a shot.
Guillotine, bro.
That too.
In the gilly, bro.
If he can do that and he can keep it standing, then it's gonna be Poirier's game. But if he can't, then it's gonna be a fucking long night.
Oh, is it true that if Dustin hit the gilly, you're gonna get gilly tattooed on your neck?
I will do it.
He's gonna get pissed.
What the fuck?
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first.
Fool, she'll just think it's a fucking sucia. I'm like, who the fuck is Gilly? ¿Quién chingados is Gilly?
You're dead meat, bro.
I am.
You're better off getting a guillotine with the name Dustin on it. No Diddy. All right, bro. Who you got? Islam or Dustin?
I'm doing Dustin.
Dustin. Under. Now, are you going Dustin because that's he's gonna win, or you're just like, I'm going with my heart, bro. I'm going with my boys.
I'm going Dustin under because of the money line, and I think he does have a chance of winning. Now, it's not. I'm gonna tell you, it's not smart money. It's hopeful money.
Two things that don't go together: Fonzo and smart. And throw in money, and then you're talking about me.
What are
Outsmart
you
and
doing? What are you
perfect.
doing?
Bro, I just bought this NFT of a Milwaukee Bucks mascot. 10K,
Yeah.
bro. Wait till it goes up. Just wait. We rolling in
All
the dough. Yeah, right. I got this from a Kinder chocolate. That's how I'm rolling. All right, bro. My heart says Dustin. I would love to see a TKO, especially Legilly, bro. I would love to see him tighten that up just like on the screen, wrapping his legs up, squeezing it and holding it until Islam goes limp. Bro, I'll go nuts. I will go nuts. I'll come back on here, turn the camera on, take a shot, call Dustin. Actually, what's that service where you can get like a celebrity to send a message to somebody? Cameo, bro. We're gonna get Dustin Poireier cameo from who? I don't know, but we'll get it filmed. We'll get it on video, bro. But honestly, it's probably gonna be Islam, bro. And you think he could? You think he's gonna? If Islam wins, how does he do it? Finish, or is it gonna be a decision?
I think it'll be a decision.
You're like, bro, Alex Volkanovski went 5 rounds. Dustin Poirier can easily go 5 rounds.
Yeah, I think Dustin is. I mean, he'll be hard to put away for sure.
He is, man. And this might be his last dance, bro. This could be his last chance at actually becoming undisputed because he's had the interim, but now it's time to become the real champ, bro. You know?
Right.
So, all right, Fonzo, that is a wrap. UFC 302 Parlay Super Show in the books, my man. Closing comments for the gente out there.
Hey, just can't wait for these fights. Let us know what your picks are. Hope you guys had a good time listening to this, and don't listen to us. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. This is just fun.
Yeah, we do.
This is not financial advice. Make your own picks.
Seriously. Irving BJJ, get your verdict MMA picks so that we can fill out our parlay cards, bro. Hurry up. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Share your parlay picks with us, man. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to follow us on all our socials at Chingasos Crew. Until next time, Chingasos Crew out. Good luck on the parlays, gente. Peace.
Demolition, and there's that right hand. They're looking it out. Mouth right with right hand. Takayama.
Green trunks for the southpaw, the notorious Conor McGregor. Black trunks for the champion, Jose Aldo Jr. Conor relaxed, smiling. Oh!
Nate Diaz, he just shook up the world. How's that feel? Hey, I'm not surprised.